Tracy McGuffers, Tracy's Sewing Studio here in Kettering, Dayton, Ohio, my Rosewood Art Center studio that I work out of. I have another fit tip and sewing tips in around a minute, so I'm going to try to go fast but thorough. So I saw this post online in one of the sewing groups that said, how do I shorten a cuffed sleeve? And everyone said to just measure the amount and take it off. It's easy. Well, it is easy, but there's a little bit more to it. It's very easy, don't get me wrong, but there's a little bit more to it. So I have one to show you, perfect example. So this one I've already done. So I have the customer try it on, and we roll up the sleeve until we get it to where she wants it. And then here's what they didn't tell you. You measure that amount. So for this client, it was 4.5 inches too long, the sleeve. And then you can go in, there's a little math involved, but it's easy, I promise. You take the 4.5 and you divide it by half. So 2 1/4, you fold up your sleeve, that 2 1/4, and I take a seam gauge and I go all the way around 2 1/4 and I pin them. So I've got big fat pins all the way around. And then you do what's called an original hem. You sew right in the ditch all the way around. Now, you might not be good at math. You can cheat. So half of 4.5, I know is 2 1/4, it's easy math. But you can take your tape measure and put it at 4.5 and fold it in half and get that half measurement. You don't have to be really savvy at math to sew. There are tricks, there are apps, calculators on our phones nowadays, all kinds of things you can do there. But so I stitch in the ditch all the way around, right in that crack, and then I will go in and cut that extra off. So I have got, just a recap, is that we measure how much from here, the edge of what the client tried it on at, to the top. We get that number. We take that number and divide it in half, because you are going to have this half and the inside half. That will equal that 4.5 inches. Pin it up, stitch a straight stitch right in the ditch all the way around, cut it off, and then if you don't have a serger, you can always use a zigzag to clean those edges up to finish the seam so it doesn't unravel and fray. Flip it back, give it a little bit of a press, and back to the customer, voila, or yourself. Now, if you're making this for yourself, before you cut anything, go ahead and try it on. Bonus tip, just to make sure that you're right, all right? That's it. Tracy Says, Tracy McGuffers, Dayton, Ohio. I have a local meetup group where we do fabric swaps. This fabric came from one of those swaps, so I don't have to buy fabric unless I want to. And we meet up and do activities. We're called the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. We usually meet up quarterly for swaps and then other events as well. You can find us on Facebook, the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. You don't have to be local to join the group because we do online activities. Right now we're doing a declutter challenge, but you do have to aspire to sew or sew and not be looking for somebody that sews, but sew, craft, that kind of theme. You have to be interested in that to join. So that's it. Tracy McGuffers, thank you for watching. Bye.